Well, hi there. I'm here with author, teacher, and warrior goddess, Heather Amara. She's in town for a one-day workshop. Okay, Heather Ash, you have to tell me, give me some tips to find my inner goddess.
To find your inner goddess, you want to commit to no longer abandoning yourself. So that's really the piece, is to come home to yourself, to not compare yourself, to not think I should be here, I should be there, but to really embody who you are now.
We're going to go into more details here just later in the show, but I have to find out, walking on fire, the coals. You have a local workshop. Is that going to happen here in Denver?
It's going to happen in Denver, and
Wow.
we build a huge bonfire, burn it down to coals, and the coals are about 1,300 degrees, and then we'll be walking on them.
This is so crazy. I can't wait to find out more. And on your website, which is really fabulous, by the way, you have all these personal loves. One is mason jars. What do you do with mason jars?
I love mason jars. I do everything with mason jars. I put salads in them. I put money in them. I have a jar case.
Nice. Well, we're going to get some tips on Design Plus, how to walk on those hot coals. We'll have more with the Warrior Goddess training around 10:30 this morning. Inspirational speaker, teacher, and author Heather Amara is in town this weekend to Reclaim Your Wholeness workshop. She is the author of the wildly popular book Warrior Goddess Training, Become the Woman You're Meant to Be, and that has actually sold and exceeding over 100,000 copies since its release in September of 2014. Continuing her worldwide movement for the Warrior Goddess, I'm pleased to welcome Heather Amara to the show. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
So I find it really interesting that this book has been translated into 15 different languages. Why do you think it's resonating with women so much?
I feel like it's our time. It's really time for women to step back into our power, to share our gifts, and to show up in a new way. And I've talked to so many women that are like, I saw the words warrior goddess, I didn't even know what it meant, but I know I want it.
I want to be that.
Yes, I want to be that.
Right now, this time of year, a lot of people are doing springtime cleaning. You say you got to clean your inner home. What do you mean by that?
Yes. We have all of these beliefs, agreements, thoughts. So if you ever sit down and just listen to your mind, what our mind usually does is thinks about the past and worries about the future. And spring cleaning, for me, is about cleaning up all those old agreements and beliefs and thoughts that don't serve us, so that we create the space for more creativity to arise in our life.
But I have a problem sometimes. I get overwhelmed when I start thinking and trying to clean and my inner self.
Yes.
It's overwhelming. So how do you avoid that?
It's exactly the same thing as cleaning your house. So if you're going to clean a house, if you looked at the entire house, it would feel overwhelming. But if you said, I'm going to clean that one drawer in the kitchen, then you could do that.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with our own lives. If we can, instead of being overwhelmed, there's so much things to do, to say, I'm going to start in one area and just focus on that area and stay with it. And then that gives us inspiration and motivation.
This is a tough one. And it's not just for women, it's for men too. But you say cleaning gossip. What do you mean by that?
We gossip to ourselves and we gossip to other people. So when we're gossiping to ourselves, we're cutting ourselves down, we're judging ourselves. And so beginning to become way more mindful about how we talk to ourselves will help us to stay present and to not pull ourselves down. The same thing with other people. We'll start talking about other people without knowing the whole story.
Right.
And you'll feel the energy starts getting really heavy.
So hurtful.
And it's hurtful.
Yeah.
Exactly. So to start cleaning up our language. And I love it, to use warm words, to use words that are compassionate, that are sweet, rather than cold words, which are hard and break us apart.
Totally agree. If you want to feel good, you have to think good, positive thoughts, and speak positive thoughts. So I agree with that. Now, your website is beautiful, and you have plenty of quotes on there. I want to share a few, and then maybe you can tell me the importance behind them. The first one is, I didn't change, I just woke up.
We sometimes get into this thing of, I have to fix myself, and it's going to take a really long time, and it's going to be really challenging to do. And the truth is, we're not broken. We're already perfect the way we are, and all we have to do is recognize that the things that we're carrying from the past don't belong to us. And just to come present into this moment, boom, you're here. There's nothing to fix.
That's so powerful. Yeah, it is very, very powerful. Another one on the website was, when the wrong people leave your life, the right things start to happen.
Yes, and sometimes we hold on to people because we're attached or we think we're supposed to. And the truth is, when we're willing to open our hands and open our lives and let people come and go, then the people that are the most beneficial to us and supportive to us then have space to come in.
Right, and you can really tell. I mean, sometimes I feel guilty, like I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, even though I know, this person's just not right for my life, but you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yes, and we don't have to judge them or make this big thing like, you're bad, I'm right. but to just realize we all grow at different paces and we change internally, and that people then maybe aren't aligned with us, that's all. And so to compassionately make boundaries and say, nope, that's not going to work for me.
Interesting. All right, now here's a final one that I want you to just explain the importance. It's found on your website. Provide women with the antidote to the flawed idea, I am not enough. What is the antidote?
The antidote is showing up 100% with yourself and committing to get to know who you are. Not who you think you should be, not who you were in the past, but who are you actually now? And to recognize that this incarnation of you is perfect exactly the way you are. You're completely unique.
Yeah.
You're an incredible expression of life. And so to stand in that and to learn about who you are, to get curious about who you are.
I love your passion. You have a workshop coming up here locally in Denver. Tell me all about it, and I understand there are some seats available, but limited.
We do have a few spots left. It is at the Denver Embassy Suites Denver Tech Center, and we'll be doing an all-day workshop on Saturday, plus a fire walk in the evening.
Woo!
Fire walk! And you can go to the website to learn more information, and you need to show up at the door to see if there's spots. And we have, I think, 3 or 4 spots left.
Wonderful. Well, so nice meeting you.
Wonderful to be here.
Inspiring. Now, again, like she said, there are a few seats left for Heather Ash Amara's Reclaim Your Wholeness Transformational Workshop and Fire Walk. It's tomorrow, and we'll run all day from 9 to 9 at the Embassy Suites DTC. Yes, you can register at InsideEventUSA.com. That's InsideEventUSA.com, and then click on Heather Ash's Denver event. You can also find Heather Ash's book, Warrior Goddess Training, at any local or online book provider.